bike.
We back, y'all.
She
We
said
back.
we back. We bike.
Back.
We back, you know what I'm saying, with another episode of Flight 10,000 Marriage Ministry, where
Yes. 1,
could put 1,000 a flight, but
2
can put 10,000 to a flight, man. That's why we here together. You know what I'm saying? This three stroke, because really, it's really three.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? 'Cause,
It is.
You know, according to the word, the scriptures, we're a 3-strand cord.
3-strand
The Bible
cord.
said 3-strand cord is not easily broken. So but yeah, man. Again, no wait. Last week I was the number one co-host in the nation. This week I'm the number one host in the nation.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
It's your boy T Stripe, man. For those who don't know,
And I'm your girl Kiki Simone.
Yeah, man. And we back, man. We back with another one, man.
Yes.
So
I'm excited about this one today.
This week is her topic. You know what I'm saying? We let her choose the topic for this week. So, with no further ado, you know what I'm saying? We're going to let her do what she do.
It's my topic, but I'm going to flip it on him just like he flipped it on me on the last one. So, today's topic is about relinquishing control. So, letting go of the control that we think we have.
You just got to let go.
Mm-hmm.
And let God.
Hey,
let go.
Hey,
and let God.
Hey.
All I know.
Shout out to 1K Few.
And let go. And let God. Yeah, man. Shout out to little bro Few, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to 1K Few.
Which is right on with our topic today, man.
Yeah, so we want to let go, let God, and relinquish control. So I want you to tell me, what does relinquishing
Can't do what I do.
Control look like to you?
And I am not you. Don't try to do what I do, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to, hey.
Man, if you don't gonna tell the people what it mean to you.
Let me get to it. I love
this how our house go.
This really how we be in real life. Like, this is y'all getting authentically us, you feel me? Relinquishing control, I think, for me, is even us being authentically us, and who God is called. This is who God is. This is who God created us to be, us. And I feel like this is a part of relinquishing control. I know before, and that was one of my things too. Coming into this new season and getting back to the podcasting and things of that nature, was to basically be authentically us, relinquish control. We stop trying to do it like this. Stop trying to do it like that. You know, stop thinking it got to go like this. We watching other people podcasts and we feeling like we got to do what they do, or, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third. At this point, we fully relinquished control. We're not here for the views. We're not here for the clicks and the likes or any of that. We just here to
be obedient.
Be obedient to what God has given us and blessed us to be able to do, and to share, you know, what we've been through, to encourage, to inspire, and to point people back to Christ. And that's it. That's you know what I'm saying, that's us relinquishing control. Now, on another note, man, relinquishing control is a deep topic.
It's
so
heavy.
much I could say. I know it's so much you could say.
Yes, and we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Well,
so, I'm gonna let you dive. I gave you my little surface level spiel, so I'm gonna let you dive,
so.
Man.
I really want to share this topic because this is something that God has been working on me with, and I'm really, really, really having a difficult time with it. Or should I say, I really was having a difficult time with it. When you think that you're the one,
still is.
Yeah, he telling the truth.
We in the mud. We
in the mud. We
in the mud.
We in it right now.
Yeah, we here.
So sometimes, you know, what happens is you think you have a level of control, but you really don't. The control you think you have is, you know, is really in your mind. Honestly, God allows everything to happen. Many times we look at certain things as our source or where we're going to get things from. And I was looking at my former employer as my source. God has been my resource. Bae has been telling me that for years. He was like, you got to let go. Whatever God's going to do, he's going to do. A lot of things going on with your health and stuff like that. You got to let it go. And I did not want to let it go. And they had to let me go. And in order for me to even begin the process of me allowing God to have control. Now I'm still in it because there's other areas, if I'm just honest, as he shared in the last podcast, in the last episode, you know, I was the breadwinner for our home, and now things have changed. And I have been a person where I was in a situation before I even met him that I was allowing someone else to be in control of finances and allow them to take care of things. And I just had my little money on the side that would kind of, help out or whatever. And then when that situation ended and I was no longer with that person anymore, I always told myself I will never allow a man to leave me in this state.
High and dry.
Where I was making money, but I wasn't making enough to support myself fully. And so I ended up having to go back home. And so when I got with Babe, what ended up happening was, as this transitioning is happening, he's like, well, hey, I'm good at the finances and blah, blah. And, we need to put our money together. We need to make sure that we good and all this stuff. And in the back of my mind, it's like, I hear you. I want to do that.
She was not hearing it.
I want to hear that. I hear you. But in the back of my mind, I've had voices in my head from other family members that have been like, girl, don't never let a man have like all of your everything. And so now I am transitioning, or I have begun transitioning into a place to where now it's like he gets to see everything. And that was very like humbling. Because
she got to come to me.
Now how it's
big dad.
Yeah, now how we operate is like, dang, you can't move how you want to move. You got to relinquish control, because honestly, it's not really my money, his money. It's our money. And
I ain't gonna cap. I poke the bear sometimes. You feel?
He definitely pokes the bear.
Bit, you know what I'm saying? I drag it a little bit. We was just talking about this tonight too. We was in the room, actually talking about our finances and stuff like that, and making sure the bills and stuff getting paid and stuff like that.
I haven't been perfect, if I'm just honest. In these last, several months or whatever, I've been messing up. I've been messing up a whole lot.
Well, listen, Kiki will blow a bag. You hear me? She will run through money, then we'll be trying to figure it out. We be over here scratching our head, but we really like, dang, baby.
But I be getting stuff
more than enough.
Like, I don't just like blow money on just
it be reasonable stuff, but like I've been teaching her, is at the end of the day, it's priority.
But you also got to know your partner too. You also got to know your partner, because the thing is, you come from a place of lack for a long time. For sure. He knows how to, hold on to money. Yeah, he knows how to salvage and save. And me, I'm not saying I had a silver spoon in my mouth or anything like that, but I still was in a place to where I never lacked. I never, my parents really, I had what I needed and a lot of stuff of what I wanted. So I always had that ability. So I come from a place of,
get whatever, get the best. Like, even ever since when I first met you, that she always was like, I'm like, nah, I'm just get this. She's like, nah, why you getting the knockoff? Or why you getting the lower brand? Or getting like, nah, get the best one. Like, get the best quality, best this, the best that. And I'm just like, nah, I'm like, all the money that we finna spend on that, I can get the lower quality, and I can get 4 or 5 on, and these gonna last me too. But it's just like she said, you got to know where you come from and stuff like that too. But having to, knowing where we come from and stuff like that, and then God putting us in a position. So like, even for me, it hit different for me too. I have to relinquish control in a lot of areas too. When it comes to being in leadership, a lot of things I want to do it like this or do it like that, but then I have to relinquish control and I have to give it to God. And I said, God, how do you want me to deal with this situation? How should I deal with this situation?
Right.
God, this is how I feel about the situation. This is what I think. This is what I think should happen, but I don't necessarily know if this is the right thing to do. And I go on my prayer walk and I talk to God about certain things, and I pull on God about certain things, and God, will tell me what to do, and I have to do that often. That's the life of a believer. That's the life of following Christ continually. Relinquishing control. It's not that you did it one time and now you good and you can just do whatever you want to do. It's every day, day in and day out. The closer you get with him, me learning to be a husband and a father. I had a way of doing things, but now God is saying, okay, now I need you to do it this way. You did it your way, now do it my way. You been doing things like you say, like you was a breadwinner from when I first got with her. She always been a breadwinner. She found me in a very, very dark and low place. You know what I'm saying? And she always been a breadwinner for our family. But with her losing her job, now things has changed, and it's crazy because it's also a blessing too.
It really
because
is.
It's something that we prayed for. We've been praying for this for years, but we just ain't know it was gonna happen like this. Like God bless us to be in full-time ministry together where we could just really do ministry. You know what I'm saying? We could focus on the stuff that we know that you put on our hearts to do. And yeah, it happened, but it didn't happen in the manner that we thought. We thought maybe one day something big would happen. We'd get a load of money, and now we could stop and we could just it's like it's different. But God is still with us. He's still in the midst, and it's causing us to relinquish control all the more. It's causing us to lean in on him all the more. It's causing us to trust him all the more. But it's a blessing too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's really, it's truly a blessing for real.
And even if you think about it, even as we're talking, like the order of, we talked about in the last episode about leading by example, and just listening to our conversation and me just kind of seeing it play out is literally the fact that I am going in the order that we're supposed to. As I relinquish control to you, you're relinquishing control to God. And it's just gonna flow, the way that it's supposed to. And I think that that's a really dope thing. And now, don't get it twisted, I still gotta relinquish control to God too. Like, that's still my role. That's still what I have to do as well. And it does take a lot to do that, because when you want what you want, that's just what it is. You want what you want, and you want it the way that you want it, how you want it, when you want it. But then sometimes God is like, not right now, no. And it's just, it's just an area right now that is an area of struggle for me. Or I don't even think struggle is the right word. It's the area that I'm developing in. Let me say that. It's the area that I'm developing in, and I really, really want to be better at it. And I will be better at it. Eventually, I will be better at it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now to, because we always try to, give an example biblically. We're going to give y'all us. We're going to give y'all the real.
Right.
But we also want to, at the end of the day, we always want to point back to Christ. And even Christ had to relinquish control.
True.
We talk about Jesus Christ. So many situations. Even when it came to the guards coming to get him, people always say he could have called a legion of angels. He could have did. He's the miracle, wonder working God in the flesh.
Right.
He had to relinquish control. He could have controlled the situation and controlled the narrative, but if he would have been in control and not relinquished control to God, that would have went bad for all of us, because it was God's will for him to go to the cross. It was God's will for him to be crucified, the perfect lamb to be slain, to die for the sins of the world, that we may be reconciled back unto God. It was God's will for that to happen. But just imagine if Jesus would have just bucked and did his own thing.
That wouldn't have been good. What I'm
saying? It wouldn't have been good. And he was the example he is the example, the epitome of it. There's plenty more other examples in the Bible of relinquishing control. You got Jonah, who was running, trying to do his own thing, and it just got worse and worse for him. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, it's better to relinquish control and submit to God.
Amen.
And let him do what he gonna do, or do things the way that he wants you to do things. That's where you're gonna have the most peace. That's where you're gonna have the most joy. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're gonna develop the fruits of the spirit. Even in obeying him and doing things his way, sometimes it calls for long suffering. That's a fruit of the spirit. We don't like to talk about that one that much.
That's true.
We just be like, oh, peace, love, joy, happiness, you know, all of these good things. But it's like long suffering is a fruit of the spirit. So, you know, but even Jesus, you know, the perfect lamb that was slain for us before the foundation of the earth, had to relinquish control. So we are no better. You know what I'm saying? As believers, as followers of Christ, we are no better. We got to relinquish control to God. You know, it got to be done God's way. It's God's way or no way. You can make it hard for yourself, or you can make it easier for yourself. You know, the choice is yours. So
yeah. So as we wrap this part up, and we're talking about this being a part of the marriage ministry, husbands, whatever control you need to relinquish, give it to God. Thanks. And then also consider your wife as well. That's still a part of relinquishing control, because it's not all about what you want. And wives, same thing. We've got to submit to God first, submit to our husbands next, and relinquish that control. Consider others in your actions. Consider the outcome in your actions. And I'm saying this, and I'm talking to myself same time too. So that's our topic for this week, or for this episode, should I say. I don't even know this week, but for this episode. Any last words, babe?
Hey, man.
He ain't got nothing to say, y'all. He ain't got nothing to say. All right, y'all. So until next time, thank y'all for tuning in
to Flight 10,000 Marriage Ministry, where one
can.
No, you supposed to finish the phrase. I said the number. Yeah.
Where one
can put 1,000 to a flight,
and two
can put 10,000 to flight,
and three, I was just like,
it's just over the top. You feel me? When you got God in the equation, it hit just that much more harder.
All right, until next time, y'all. We'll holler.